What's up gamers, DreamcastGuy here, reviewing today Final Fantasy 15. After so many painful delays, adding up to 10 long years of development, this project has at last been completed, but the question is, was it really worth the wait? It seems Square Enix is attempting to totally reinvent this already amazing series and turn it more into an action RPG, moving away from its turn-based roots. That means we're getting a fresh combat system, an awesome style of open-world storytelling, and a very different cast of characters. Let's start by taking a look at the struggle that lies at the heart of Final Fantasy 15. Our plot unfolds during an extremely bloody war. The Empire has been sweeping the lands with their deadly robot soldiers, dominating every city that dares to resist them. The only people with the strength to hold them off are the royal family of Insomnia. While we play in a world filled with some pretty modern technology, this town is unique because they actually have the powers of magic. Our hero, Prince Noctis, is one of the lords of this kingdom, gifted with the spells and might needed to protect his citizens. One day, he's sent to go marry a young woman from a neighboring land as an act of peace between realms. During this short trip though, the Empire somehow manages to make it inside Insomnia and take it over. Now Noctis and his friends are stranded out in the wild, searching for a way to save his homeland and seek revenge against these dark invading armies. In the past, Final Fantasy has mostly been a franchise of straightforward old-school role-playing games. Characters would walk from place to place, slaying monsters and generally progressing towards their end goal. 15 throws this idea out the window, introducing a fascinating freeform style of open-world questing. Each chapter of the game leaves our heroes in a new zone, telling us the main objective but giving players the option of handling things however they want. Let me give you an example. This swampy region is where I needed to find a stone that would unlock the ability to use an immensely powerful new summon, but before I did that, I decided that travel in the area would be faster on a chocobo. Driving to the chocobo farm, I found that the owner wouldn't let us rent one until we killed a giant local demon who'd been eating his birds. Following a trail of clues, I tracked down the beast, and with the help of my trusty teammates, I managed to defeat it. This made it so I can now ride a speedy feathered friend for the rest of the game. If I wanted, instead of dealing with this bounty, I can go into the hills and ask a woman about her missing husband. Checking around the area, I find that he was trapped in a cave. Rescuing him can earn my party better gear, which could greatly alter the outcome against an upcoming boss. Final Fantasy 15 clearly aims to give you the ultimate action adventure, and what makes it stand out the most is the interesting new combat system. Noctis' main magical talent is teleportation, making it so that he can warp around in fights to deliver strong hits, shift through enemy attacks, or even pull blades out of thin air. At any time, you can equip up to 4 weapons to use in battle. We're given a huge range of tools to use here, from tiny daggers for quick damage to massive two-handers that can strike multiple monsters with a single swipe. Each one of these is assigned to a direction on the D-pad, and whenever you need, by simply tapping a button you can scroll through all your equipped weapons. This makes it so you can change things up in the middle of a combo or as new threats appear, keeping you locked in the center of combat even as situations shift. I was completely blown away by how simple but fun this style of fighting is. Being able to teleport hit a nasty demon, dodge a blow that would have killed me, and then grab a blade to start hacking away at the next creature to cross me can all be done in one fluid motion. Everything about this system works perfectly, and even when I was tackling the hardest bounties, I felt like I could win as long as I fought smart and used my skills well. Another aspect of battle that you need to keep in mind during some of the rougher encounters is team commands. By working together with your friends, you earn energy that lets you directly shout out orders to your buddies. Making Prompto shoot his gun while a monster is weakened could deal a critical hit, or you can do things like tell Ignis to use a fire spell on a plant creature like this Marlboro. Tiny touches like that can quickly turn the tide of an insane conflict. Learning to shift your tactics to react to different kinds of beasts is shockingly easy in this new gameplay. If you're the type of person who enjoys tossing magic around more than just bashing bad guys to bits, then you're going to want to level up Elemancy. The way you use spells in Final Fantasy 15 is quite a unique thing. You essentially craft them yourself by searching for raw elements in nature and combining them to form different skills to cast. Mix together a bit of frost energy, a chunk of lightning, and a high potion can make an ability that shocks foes and boosts your health points at once. These are then equipped just like normal weapons, letting you chain magic in together with your regular physical attacks. While I love the idea behind this, it does bring me to my only major gripe with this game. I just don't think we got nearly enough magic overall. Being able to customize how basic spells work is cool, but after a few hours, I just wanted some big fireballs to throw around like I could in classic Final Fantasies. It's also slightly disappointing that we can't just directly cast summons anymore. Earning the favor of the gods and growing in power is a large focus of the main story, and yet these beings are rarely seen in battle, which seems kinda lame. That being said, we have so many other options in combat that I didn't get a chance to miss magic much, especially as I got higher level. By killing stuff, completing quests, and taking a few silly selfies in gorgeous locations, you earn experience. This is all saved up until the next time you rest, either by camping or staying in a hotel. With each new level you gain, our characters get ability points, allowing you to further upgrade them to the way you like to play. Personally, I love Noctis's teleport strikes, so I put all my early efforts into making sure his warp would land a devastating amount of damage. You'll rely on these enhancements a lot because the foes we have to face are very dangerous. Taking on an entire army by yourself isn't a simple task, but our team of heroes manages to do it by being wise about when and where they attack. In their journey across the world, they sneak into bases, delve into ancient tombs, and at one point, even explore a hidden castle underneath a mystical lake. There are so many moments in this game that took my breath away as I watched these friends grow closer together with every struggle they went through. Perhaps the biggest surprise though, and the thing I do want to warn you about, is only the first 2/3 of Final Fantasy XV are really open world. At a certain chapter, you basically get trapped going in just one direction towards the epic conclusion. Thankfully, the developers added in a special way of sort of rewinding time to go back to earlier parts of the game whenever you want, in case you missed a quest or event. As a whole, this game is incredible. I'm just stunned that Square Enix was able to take my favorite franchise and rework it into an all-new experience that is still so fantastic, but in a bold new way. Okay, so we've heard some good and some bad, but let's head over to the ratings board and put a big number on it. I am giving Final Fantasy XV a 9 out of 10. If you've never tried this series or you're just curious about this interesting world, definitely check this title out. Thanks so much for watching, gamers. This has been DreamcastGuy with another review. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. But do me the biggest favor of all and keep dreaming. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, maybe check out my last video. Please subscribe, and if you want, share this somewhere with your friends.